If you need to replace crankshaft oil seal on this engine, then just remember that crankshaft and camshaft sprockets can move freely when you undo them, so you need to set up timing marks and lock crankshaft and camshaft to avoid unintentional misalignment. You need to lock at least one camshaft. In this case, exhaust cam is more accessible, and this camshaft locking tool, you can do it yourself. You will need bolt of the front axle from some Volkswagen and machine shop service or angle grinding machine, and some dimensions of this tool. Now, with help of the mirror, check alignment between hole of the camshaft housing and gap inside of the camshaft, because this is where this tool goes in. Then insert this locking tool into the camshaft housing and lock camshaft. And right before that, maybe you will need to undo one nut of the turbocharger. It can undo with studs. Also, you will need to remove some covers of the turbo. Now from underneath you go to the gearbox side and fit crankshaft locking tool inside of the flywheel. In my case 7.8mm drill bit fits better than 8mm, maybe because of the rust inside of the flywheel alignment hole. Next you can counter hold and undo crankshaft bolt and remove drive flange. Crankshaft bolt has a left hand treat. To undo, turn clockwise. So oil seal looks like new, but it leaks, and probable cause of that is this small groove on the surface of the drive flange, and it was formed due to contact with the lip of the oil seal. On this engine you can resolve this problem by just replacing drive flange and oil seal. But of course there are so many engines where you just can't do that in such a simple way. And if there is groove on the surface of the camshaft or crankshaft pulley end or drive shaft flange, then probably you will need to replace those parts. And probably you don't want to do that. Then quickest solution in this case can be installation of the speedy sleeve, if there is such an option for you. Another option is to replace rubber oil seal with PTFE oil seal counterpart if it's available. PTFE oil seal shrinks from friction and can give a better sealing in the place where the groove is, and sometimes it helps. If this option is also unavailable at the moment, then probably it's over. Remove crankshaft and camshaft and throw it into the trash. Just kidding. One more thing that you can do, if it's possible, is to install oil seal in position where sealing lip is a little bit behind or in front of the groove. And if that is also not an option, you can try this. Take new oil seal and remove garter spring out from it. And you need to find place where the spring have connection. Next, hold one part and twist another one anti-clockwise, then disconnect one end of the spring from another. So basically everything is pretty simple in here. Tapered end goes inside of the open part of the spring, and this is how these two ends of the spring are joined. And when you finally disconnect two ends of the spring, then you will need something like side cutters to cut off approximately 2-3 millimeters from the non-tapered part of the spring. Usually, to put it back together, I hold tapered part of the spring, then twist open part backwards a couple of times and wind up this open part on the tapered part of the spring. And this is how all this thing is connected.
And there you have it.
In this way, seal will fit tighter on the shaft and there will be no leaks, at least for 1 kilometer maybe. One more time you can check if the spring is not twisted and sit good in the place. Lubricate sealing lip with fresh engine oil. If you don't have special guide sleeve for installation of the seal, you can make it from the plastic bottle. And actually, this part of the video is not for the 1.3 multijet cdti engine, it's only for example of the installation of this oil seal.
When hitting the hammer, alternate crosswise so that the pressure is evenly distributed.
Now back to the multijet. Additionally, on the crankshaft bolt there is a small O-ring, just make sure that it is on the bolt. And if you install bolt without this small O-ring, then probably you will have some leak of oil from under the bolt. One more time, crankshaft bolt has a left-hand treat, so turn anti-clockwise to tighten this bolt. New oil seal with new drive flange in place and good to go.